Adam from HeyUGuys here. You've done a lot of material based around sort of real life figures in the past. What draws you to that kind of genre?
I think it's because I suppose if you watch a movie and you think, what a great story. Always I've felt, what a great story, and it happened. So I just think it gives, if you get it right, it gives that extra buzz.
Yeah, totally. And how did this kind of come about for you? I presumably you knew about the person beforehand.
No, I was in the wonderful position here of I was approached by Steve. We have a mutual friend who's the head of BBC Film, a woman called Christine Langan. And she knew that Steve was interested in this story and had bought the rights to Martin's book. And Christine and I knew each other from working on stuff in the past, and she suggested to Steve that it might be a good idea for us to collaborate. That doesn't mean it will work, but it was one of those occasions when it absolutely did. And we got on great, and I think we both felt that we brought the combination of the two of us produced something better than either of us on our own could have produced. And it's a great feeling when that happens. When it's the total is greater than the sum of the parts.
Yeah. And in terms of the collaboration process, I mean, were you kind of working together quite closely, or was it kind of emailing back and forth?
No. We wrote the whole thing in the same room, different rooms, but the whole thing in the same room at the same time. The great advantage of working with Steve is because this will show, I think, a different side to him. He's a thoughtful, sophisticated guy, an intellectual, clever man. But this shows that what he can do with big themes, with religion, love. And working with him, it was the great thing about working with him was he's also a brilliant mimic. So it was like having all the characters in the room at the same time. He was, we'd be working on a scene with some dialogue, and he'd be Philomena, he'd be his character Martin, he'd be a nun, he'd be a priest, he'd be, a woman at the airport. It was great, and you could hear it,
Jeff Pope, thank you very much.